What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another stream. Tonight, we're going to be welding this old Evo 789 catch can. It is a mix match of parts, from laser cut parts to parts that I've cut on my CNC router. It's got some... No, it doesn't have any tumbled parts, but it's just a sort of, you can see the front here has this liney pattern. It was a brush technique that I tried. This one's going to be powder coated, so it will get acid dipped or sandblasted depending on the powder coater. It's all tacked up, all the baffles are inside, and we're going to start by... Oh, it looks like I've run out of cloths. We'll use some paper towel, we'll wipe it down with some isopropyl. Chris is here. G'day Chris, welcome to the stream. Hope you had an awesome long weekend. I think I've got 3 or 4 more of these to do. These Evo catch cans. I think this one and one more have already pre-sold, and then the rest will be building some stock. So I'll probably get the other ones done tomorrow off stream, but desperate for some S13 catch cans at the moment. So the next thing that we'll be working on, I reckon, will be the S13 tanks. And there are a couple of custom jobs too, if I pull my finger out and finish them off. Yeah, man, I took all 3 days off, and I didn't come into the shop at all. So just hung out around home and got some stuff done there. It was a really nice long weekend. So if the stream's the same, yeah, so I haven't saved the settings on the autofocus, so we will be manual focusing tonight. I didn't get a chance, as always, to preset anything on the stream today. Might be evident by how late that I'm starting the stream tonight. Normally I try and kick them off about 5:15. It's currently 5 to 6 right now. I was welding with these settings today. I forget what I welded. It was a catch can, but I wanted to play around with the wave settings, and I ended up here, which was the Optima wave, and at 140 hertz. I found that the higher I went in the frequency, the more stable the arc got. A lot of the time I have a lot of difficulty keeping the arc stable on these non-square wave settings. It wasn't great, but it was okay. But we're gonna go back to is it just going to go back on its own? No, it's not. If I weld here, no, yes. Generally, if you don't save the settings, it'll just override them back to the old settings. So we're back to our 123 hertz. I might up that just for fun. Yeah, I think it was nice to kick back and relax. Hopefully you got a chance to do the same. I think the amount of days off that we're getting, oh, excuse me, oh, I think I just inhaled something. Oh gosh. Oh, I don't know what that was. It was some little bug or something. Yeah, the amount of days off, especially with Labor Day on Monday yesterday, like most of the shops were shut. There was really not much to do. It was really wonderful to just take a little bit of time off and not feel guilty about it. So I'm going to start with this seam at the bottom. First things first, I'm going to have to get a few more tacks across there, and I need to fusion weld this pointy section. So we'll just dive in and get that done. Okay, so just fused up the point there. Just to make sure it doesn't blow out as I travel across there, and get that large gap down the bottom here that I've just, where is it? Here, that I've just touched up. So now I normally do this with a pulse setting, and I was going to say I might not tonight, but every time I try and do something on the fly, I regret it in the long run. So let's get you guys over here in focus. Let's jump into settings. But first, let's save that frequency change that we did. And we'll jump down here to profile 4, which is our 1 second pulse with a 60% on time, 150 amp max. I have 27 centimeters of filler rod. Is that going to be long enough? Is that going to be long enough? Let's find out. Hey, why not? I'll put your welding helmet on and we'll jump in a welding screen. Okay, I stopped twice on that weld. Once up here where you can see that etch line, I got my, I don't know, it felt like a thread got stuck while I was trying to move my fingers around on this little bit of filler rod. Just where they stamp the, where are you guys here? Just where they stamp the tag on it. Felt like I got caught up in it, so I'd stopped just to move my fingers around. And then, where were we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dabs from the end. I ran out and just grabbed a little stub from another rod. So I didn't make it. There's no prizes, but okay, so now there's a little bit of heat in the part, which is what I want to experiment with, is doing the filter basket weld with a little bit of heat in. If I set you guys here, we're going to be tacking up the corners. That's not a good spot for you. Here might be a bit better of a location. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get you guys over here, and then we're going to weld across the part. Across. And you can see that pretty well. It's pretty well in focus, so let's smash it out. And the camera dropped out. I wonder how long that camera's been dropped out for. See if we can't reset it here. Okay. Oh, I don't know how much of that you saw, but welded all the way around using the preheat and across the part method. Definitely getting some good results there. Still not happy with the corners. Just the way that it narrows up as it gets into the corners. I've got a couple of ideas which would be pre-welding them or fusion welding them, but definitely getting better results than I ever have, which is awesome. I'm just going to do the 2 vertical welds on this side next, and this is going to be a tough one for me to get in focus for you. Maybe like this. Somewhere here. There it is. Right there. In focus, we're going across here. Spend the weekend making a new stainless steel table between your barbecue and smoker. Awesome. Yeah, that'd be a fun project. It was a large table, dimensions wise, but 2mm 3/16 is fun to weld. Anything thicker in stainless, I think, is fun to weld. And torch setup. What torch setup did you run? Welding helmet is on. Welding screen, and let's go. Alright, the camera stayed on, that's a good start. And then next I want to just buzz across this little join. I don't know why I couldn't find a word then. It's nothing too fancy, so we'll just pop your welding helmet on, maybe. There it is, and weld. Somewhere there, yes. Nice and easy. Nothing really interesting to report. Just a really basic old weld. And then finally, I want to do this vertical. I don't know why I'm just feeling like doing the verticals first today. Focus is right there. Let's get a welding helmet on. Okay, not a bad weld. I am not really enjoying the high frequency, and I'd really love to go below 120 for a bit of an experiment, at least to do this top. I don't know if the stream's going to be okay with it, but if it dies, it dies, I think. Let's get back in the looking screen. Alright, where are you? You're here, so buzzing around here, and around here. So how can I get that in frame? Here, there, and there. We'll try that. Let's get some focus. 1200 by 800. Wow. Yeah, number 14. Yeah, awesome, awesome. The Fury number 14 on the. So what's the 305? Is that a number 18? Is that what they call the number 18 torch? Yeah, big table, but hopefully a lot of fun welding. Okay, you are looking, you need a welding helmet on. this camera stay on? Yes, it did. That felt really good going back to 115 Hertz. Obviously, the streamer stayed on. I'm at about a 40-second delay, so I'm assuming that the stream is still on. Yeah, that looks really good. We're going to continue on. Welding this tank out of order today feels a little strange, but also makes it a bit fun as well, especially for something that's going to powder coat. Yeah, it's you know, it can have a few imperfections. Not that it has so far, but yeah, welding out of order is a bit strange, but also exciting. Yeah. So 8mm long, 300 amp. Yeah. So I think that's what I've got. TX. Yeah, 305WF is what's on my plug. Not that I use that anymore, but yeah, I think it's not quite a number 9. I think it's a bit larger than a number 9, isn't it? So you can't just take the head off and put a number 9 head on. But yeah, they're not bad. Not I didn't like the way that they joined the waterline in sort of 1.8 or 1.2 millimeters away from the torch. But yeah, same. It's interesting that your machine and my machine comes with the same torch. I just thought I was in a welding screen then, but I'm not. Yeah, that it comes with the same torch, but I guess that's yeah, the duty cycle is the thing that makes it suitable for you, I guess. Yeah, interesting. But yeah, a nice. Hopefully, that was a nice project for you at least to do a big table like that. And it's got to be magic in your barbecue area for sure. Welding this curve. Let's see how we go. All right, that was really nice. It felt good. Managed to get around that corner really well. No trouble with the baffling and the heatsink situation. Just a really nice weld. That felt good to do, which was awesome. Here, if I get you guys somewhere there. We were in focus for a second. Yeah, the 350 amp torches. I guess you know, like having the two torches, they're pretty easy to swap out if need be. But You know, what can't you do with a 300 amp torch, really? Okay, so here, and then I'm going to turn here, and then here, and then we'll reposition for this straight bit. What do we need? Welding helmet for you guys, and turn the sound. Cool, we still have camera, everything's good. Those straight sections welded really nice. I'm guessing because we're running 115 hertz that we're just sort of pushing through. Did I change AC balance? No. Normally it's a noticeable difference across this section here because the baffle on the inside is pushed up against that wall. It's actually one of the areas. Oh no, on this one I tagged it on the top plate there. Yeah, this one, not the ones I'm thinking of, the ones I did earlier today. This particular one, yeah, I tried to leave a gap there, so that makes a big difference. I'll get a good comparison when I do the other ones tomorrow. But yeah, welding really nicely tonight. We're going across there. We are in focus right there. We have somewhere here. We have no, I went all the way around. There's a welding helmet. And take a look at that. That looks so good. Bloody beautiful. Everything just feels great tonight, which is awesome. Now, the underneath. The underneath. I think I want to start with this curve, and I want to get that sort of angle going on. I will use the curved prop. So I intended to print some more of these prop holders over the weekend, but I ended up printing a new dust extractor head for my CNC machine. I had it in this gross red color, which didn't print very well, and I finally got some grey, which is what I've printed all the other covers in on my CNC machine, and that was a 15-hour print, so I didn't really leave an opportunity to print the little things that I wanted to print. But I left the printers running when I left for work this morning, so fingers crossed we'll have a few parts when I get home tonight. We're going to do this situation. Let's see if we can get it down in this little area here. Doopy doop, yep. So we're fairly well in focus. We'll see if we can compromise it there. Pop the welding helmet on and we'll just go for it, hey? Felt really far away, like distance from where I'm sitting. First time in a long time I felt like I needed like a cheetah lens, like a zoom lens on my helmet. I probably could have just positioned a bit better, but really got a really nice weld on that curve as well, considering there was a little bit of overhang. I'm not using a metronome or anything tonight. I just have the stream in my ear and that's really it. I'm really shocked because today I welded an R32 catch can and the welds were not the quality that I expect from myself, and I'm really I don't know what the difference is between welding now on stream and welding during the day by myself, but there's like it feels like that there's a noticeable difference in the quality. I don't know what I do differently, apart from the fact that the doors are locked and the phone's on silent. Not that that's any different. I normally have that on a day anyway, but maybe it's the lighting. I don't know, but I really like welding on these streams at night, and the quality is way better, I feel. We're still getting some really nice welds tonight, still traveling really nicely. I was just thinking while I was welding, probably the thing that's different tonight compared to during the day is having the CNC or the laser running. I guess just having to keep a little ear out for that constantly, and the CNC is super noisy, but I'm constantly on the ear out for material jamming up or the cutter snagging or something, so that probably has a lot to do with it as well. I didn't even check to see if you can see. So I'm going to actually start from down here and buzz across to here. You're going to miss a bit of that, but I can't get the angle on this camera. Alright, still traveling really well. Let's buzz that over there. Look at that, we're still getting some really nice welds tonight. It's really fantastic. Now we are just gonna do this little dogleg bit, and I can see on the camera there I haven't done that vertical seam, and I'm 99% sure that we're supposed to be doing this one as well on these ones. So if I move you over there, I'm going to go across here and then spin and go across there. You'll be able to see both of those. You're in focus there, and let's get into it. Alright, I dropped my chair way down to make sure I had the right angle on that weld. It's not worth compromising. I thought it wasn't worth compromising considering how well this product has gone so far. And let's prop this up. So now I'm going to go across here, spin. That's not even close. We want to do here and then here. Both of those are in frame. Awesome. Your welding helmet is somewhere. There it is. And I think we're done. I think we've got all of them. That, not only was that a really quick weld up in stream time, but that turned out really beautiful. I wish that this was a burnished product, just to make those welds or make the material around those welds look as good as they look, or as they turned out, I should say. I just wanted to out myself, I guess, and show this this one that no, that's not it. See if I can find it. Yeah, this one here. This one I welded earlier today. Was playing around with welder settings, but it's just not as good as it should be. The thing that I dislike the most in my welds, if there's any undulating in the welds, but I don't know why I'm choosing to just pick this one apart, but yeah, this one I welded during the day today using the same sort of method, so preheating and welding across and everything. Now that I'm looking at it on the screen, it's definitely not as atrocious as it looks in person, but really it's just this weld across the back, and I think we had another crappy weld. Really, it's hard to pick it now. Oh, and the curve side, so the weld across the back and the curve, just really couldn't get the rhythm right on it, and I couldn't get the temperature right across the back. So that was during the day today, versus what we've done tonight. It is very well, you know, the quietness of the shop, but probably realistically it's the pressure that literally anyone on the planet could tune in and be watching me weld live, but that shouldn't make me weld differently. Anyway, just a bit of back-to-back that I noticed today, and something that I'm going to be mindful of. Very rare for me to get something that bad in a day, but anyway, that was a bloody awesome weld up. It felt good, it sounded good, it looks good. Really happy with how that turned out tonight. That's gonna do it. I was just gonna say I might weld another one, but I really can't be bothered. What have we got going on? I'll jump in here. I made this Pac-Man Ghost neon sign today, which I popped in the back for this stream to see how it looked on camera. Maybe a set piece. I am intending to spin this whole thing around and be able to use this back wall of the shop as a bit of a place to hang my things that I make, just for myself, but more than anything, just for myself. That's going to do it for tonight. Chris, thank you so much for coming along. It's so awesome, and I really appreciate having a chat. A welding chat is always welcome, but yeah, I really appreciate it. Anyone who came along live tonight, the view counter didn't change on my phone, but it often doesn't change in real time. But if you're here now, and firstly, thank you. I really appreciate you spending some time with me. It's so bloody awesome. But if you have any suggestions on how I can make this stream better, I am hopefully in the next week or two going to move the set around to hopefully be able to streamline a few things and change a couple of things up. But I'd love some feedback, good or bad. Let me know if a light just turned off. I forgot to plug the charger into the light. For good or bad, I'd love some feedback. What you'd like to see me do, what you think I could do better. Definitely, I'd love some feedback or information on how we could maybe encourage people to join the chat rather than just watch and not partake in a conversation. They are things that I would like to work on, and I would really appreciate some feedback and help on that. Anyone who watches the VOD after this stream is live, you guys rock as well. Leave a like on the video if you like what I'm doing here. Leave a dislike if you don't, but definitely tell me why you dislike the video in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and that milestone is huge in helping me promote this channel and grow this stream beyond what it is right now. That's enough of self-promotion. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll be back tomorrow welding something else. I don't know what yet, but I will see you tomorrow.